From the heart of Canada's West Coast, it's never a dull moment. A salute to some of British Columbia's best comedians and featuring live performances by the Vancouver Theatre Sports League. Tonight, Never a Dull Moment welcomes comedians Roman Danylo, Ellie Harvie, Dean Haglund, Christine Lippa, Richard Side, and Randy Schooley. With your host, Gary Jones. And now, from Mars Nightclub in downtown Vancouver, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Jones.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Gary Jones, and welcome to our show, Never a Dull Moment. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, Gare, never a dull moment? Never a dull moment? Not one dull moment? Come on, Gare. You know, in every comedy show, there's maybe at least 8 dull moments, right? Am I right? Okay. In this show, there will be no dull moments. None. And if you can try to count them, but there will not even be 4 dull moments. But I guarantee you that if you think there are, maybe you should just like burst into spontaneous applause or laughter. Let's try that right now. Good. I find that that's the best way to counteract any potential dull moments, okay? So just let's try it again. A possible dull moment coming up. You guys are going to be fine, okay? So we've got a great show for you tonight. We've got some of the finest comedians on the West Coast and in the building this evening. So please just don't go away at home. Oh, I should mention too, let me just back up a sec and tell you that the people that are on the show tonight also work out of the Vancouver Theatre Sports League, and we've all been there, have we not? Thank you so much. We've got some of the finest comedians here on the West Coast with us tonight, so don't go away. Just go get some food out of the fridge, make yourself a sandwich, make love, or finish off your taxes, whatever. But whatever you do, come right back, because we'll be here in a few moments. Thanks a lot. Let's hear it, guys.
It's one thing to lose your hair. It's another thing to lose your hair replacement. A good follicular simulation can fetch up to $80, $90, even $95 on the black market.
Hey, psst, what the hell? Hi, check it out, huh? Come on, look at I see your hair going there. Hey, come on, come here. Psst.
Some manufacturers have used snap fasteners or low-grade Velcro to try to foil would-be thieves. But why risk losing your youth again? From the makers of the Club and the Door Club, it's the Hair Club for Men. The Hair Club is constructed of new-age aluminum and plastic, so it's perfect for the active 90s man. And it comes in a variety of colors to complement the hair replacement color you choose. It's guaranteed to keep your hairpiece where it belongs, on your head. The Hair Club for Men. We put security back in insecurity.
My name is Ellie Harvie. I am an actress and a comic, but it's actually not the first thing I wanted to be. The very first thing I wanted to be in my heart of hearts was a Safeway clerk. And I'm not kidding. Do you remember going to Safeway when you were a little kid? I would just go to see the Safeway clerk, and I'd be like, okay, hurry up, Mom. We'd get to the checkout, put all the food on, and I'd wait to go around, the little swingy roundy thing, wait to go around it. And there she'd be. The blonde bouffant, blue eyeshadow, a handkerchief corsage with a nameplate saying Sheila. And she'd be rapping away at those keys, double bagging, talking to my mom, manual scale, smiling at me all at the same time. Totally competent. And as a child, I would just look up at her and think, you rock. So recently I told my sister this, and she said, no way. I wanted to work at Kentucky Fried Chicken. And you remember the Kentucky Fried Chickens? Because they were all the same. They had the wood paneling, and you know that little wrought iron fence thing in the middle of the restaurant. Like, what was that for? In case you got disoriented when you're ordering, you know? It's like, hi, I'll have the family bucket. Thank God that was there. I might have wandered into Wendy's. And do you remember the Kentucky Fried Chicken gal herself, huh? This. What would you like? Family bucket? Family bucket. Did you want large fries? Large fries. Would you like coleslaw with that? Coleslaw. And do you want the gravy? Yeah, he wants the gravy. The guy's 2 feet behind her. It's like, you know, she might as well have done this. What do you want? In the mic, pal, come on. Boy. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad, sis, cuz. But it's funny because, you know, that's what service is becoming, right? It's going to be a mic you just talk into. No human contact. Don't you love it, the bank? Thank you. What's so nice? The machine said thank you. Didn't even speak it, just thank you. Oh, what a polite machine. Well raised, really. Have any of you taken a book out at the library, the Vancouver Library? Let me hear you by applause. Oh, you liars, really? Wow, this is the smartest crowd I've ever been in front of. Usually there's just one person. Have you ever had overdue books? Hey, we read, but we're lazy. Yeah. I had an overdue book, and I got a phone call, 7:30 in the morning, and this was the phone call. Because actually, my name is Ellie, but my proper name is Eleanor. I only write that on the forms, right? The proper name, Eleanor. This is my phone call. Eleanor Harvie, you have a book overdue at the Vancouver Public Library. Eleanor Harvie, return the book as soon as possible. Eleanor Harvie. I get off the phone and I'm just like, oh my God, what was that? You know, with as far as we've come with technology, this is the best voice they can pick. You know, they couldn't have someone going, excuse me, Anwar Harvie. Yes, hello. You have a book overdue, please do return it, thank you. No, they couldn't have that. There's some librarian in the bowels of the library going, this'll get them. And us poor readers, we're showing up with bags under our eyes. Take it! Leave me alone! Damn you! Thank you very much. I'm Ellie Harvie.
Baby, you were amazing.
Thanks.
So, did you have a good time? Did you enjoy making love with me?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
You don't sound too positive.
Oh, we don't, know each other's idiosyncrasies and all that sort of stuff.
I liked everything you did.
Great. Thanks.
Look, I'm a pretty confident guy. I've been to bed with a lot of ladies and I've never had any complaints before.
Really? Really?
Now that is just plain unfair. Now, if I could have done something to please you more, go ahead and tell me.
You really want to know?
I really want to know.
Okay. Let's see. It would have been nice if you would have, moved at some point. Maybe just your hand or your hips or something, just a little bit.
And that's it.
Look, you idiot! I'm calling you a dead lay.
You're calling me a dead lay? Hey, that's a good one.
What kind of an idiot are you? What does it take to get through your male ego? This is the worst sex I've ever had. I feel like crying.
Oh, look, I'm sorry if I'm not athletic enough for you, okay? Maybe you should find yourself some little Soviet gymnast to take a ride on that pommel horse of yours.
Look, bonehead. First of all, the Soviet Union doesn't exist anymore. Second of all, you're not athletic enough for a bus lineup.
Hey,
I'm out of here.
you're not gonna stick around for round 2.
Making me sick.
Should I call you?
No.
Okay, I'll call you. Call you at work. She loves me.
Never a Dull Moment continues after the break with more comedy by Roman Danylo, Christine Lippa, Richard Sy, and Dean Haglund.
It's a really good attack move, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you do that, you know, I did that in '87.
Yeah.
Totally good and
Really
down.
good in the tournaments,
took
you know
them
what I mean?
down.
Yeah, took them down.
Hey, good to see you.
Good seeing you guys.
How you doing? How you
I'm
doing?
doing good.
Good.
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Hey. How's the groin pull?
Oh, yeah, still a little stiff.
Yeah.
Still a little stiff.
Yeah, well, you know, you gotta warm up before you can't just jump in too quick, you know?
And then you gotta rub it down for a little while. Just rub it down.
That's right. You gotta stay limber, because you never know when you have to spring into action.
Hey. That reminds me.
What?
Last week.
Oh, yeah?
It's my girlfriend's birthday, right? I want to take her someplace nice, so I get all gussied up. I put on my best pair of sweatpants, pretty clean shirt, brush my hair, take her out to this classy restaurant. You know, it's got the beef.
The beef and burger barn.
Yeah, the beef and burger bar. That's right.
yeah.
So we're sitting there, we're getting a bit snuggly, and I tell her, you know, hey, your hair smells like twigs, because she likes that kind of stuff. Okay, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this guy coming towards me with a glass.
No.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who this guy is. So I spin out of my chair, knock the glass out of his hand, swipe his feet up from under him, give him the praying mantis to the nods.
Yeah, blue,
Made him feel it.
Yeah.
Turned out it was just the waiter bringing us our water, but, you know, it could have been anybody.
Could have been anybody, yeah.
Could have been anybody.
You're not responsible.
Like that. I'm
Yeah,
not
exactly.
responsible.
You're not
worry, man.
responsible.
Don't worry
You know,
about it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Same thing happened to me last week.
No.
Yeah, last Sunday. You know, I went to church, right? Because, you know, I'm a God-fearing, you know, Christian by Christ.
Sure.
You know, that's me. And there, so, you know, I'm thinking I'm just going to go and repent for a week of roughhousing, right?
That's good.
So I go and I settle into the old,
confessional.
The confessional, that's
the
right.
confession
That's
booth.
right. I'm right. And I'm sitting there waiting to let my sins fly, right? But all of a sudden, this guy comes up in a black cloak and he just parks himself in the stall right
Ninja,
beside me.
ninja.
I don't know who he is. It could have been anybody.
No.
He slides open that little screen door. So I shove my fist through that screen, and I give him the praying mantis to the head, and I put 2 fingers up to his nose, and I take his head and blue against the frame like that. Make him feel it. Yeah. Turns out it was just the padre, you know, waiting to confess, hear my confession and stuff, but I says, hey, don't sneak up on me like that. It could have been anybody.
It could have been anybody. You're not to blame.
You're not responsible. Don't you worry about it.
No, it's not.
Guys, this is so great that you're talking about, because this kind of stuff happens to me all the time.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Like, seriously, like, just last night, okay? Just last night, I was up late and I was having sex in my,
bed.
the bed. Yeah, that's it, that's
Yeah,
right. Okay.
yeah.
So I'm having sex, you know, and I'm having a good time. I'm really going at it. It's a good time, you know?
Yeah, sure.
All of a sudden, I looks down, I sees this woman.
What?
I don't know who she is. Could have been anybody. I don't know who she is.
It could have been
Yeah,
anybody.
could have been anybody. So, you know, I don't hurt the lady, so I just get her in a bit of a sleeper hold there. You know, put her under, turn her blue. Yeah. Now, turns out it's just your old girlfriend looking for some loving, as it should be. But I say, hey, don't sneak up on me like that.
Could have been anybody.
I'm not responsible, you know?
Exactly,
No.
yeah. Hey, bartender, give me a blue.
Oh, yeah, blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what I mean, right?
Oh, yeah,
know
hey.
exactly what you
Hey,
mean.
hey, wait a second, you guys.
What's that?
Who's this guy over here?
What?
Okay.
This guy.
Well, I've never seen him before.
I don't know this guy.
I don't know where.
Anybody know this guy?
I don't know
Sneaking
this
up
guy.
on us.
This guy could be anybody.
Sneaking in.
I don't know this guy.
who he
I don't know.
is.
Who's this guy?
He's sneaking
I
up
don't know.
on.
I don't know this guy.
I don't know.
I'm scared. I don't know this guy. Blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christine Lippa.
I don't know if I need to say this or not, but I'm an only child. Normally when I say that to people, they say, "Oh, you must have been spoiled." But I wasn't, because my parents were German. I distinctly remember being a small child and wanting a Chatty Cathy doll, you know, the little doll that you would pull and it had a string on the back and it would say, "Hello, I'm Chatty Cathy." I wanted that doll and I said to my mom, "I want a Chatty Cathy, I want a Chatty Cathy, I want a Chatty Cathy." My mother would say, "No! We didn't have those during the Krieg. Why don't you tie a string around your friend Barbara? Und Paul. She'll talk." I saying, "I don't think that's legal in Canada, Ma." But my mother, despite her harsh accent, was the sexy mom on the block. Anyone else have a sexy mom? Oh, sure you did. Not as sexy as my mom. My mom was the sexy mom, gardening in her bikini. "Hello, Phil. How do you like the rhododendrons?" Just a little steer manure, you know, from the old country secret. My friends would come over to pick me up to go out and do something, you know. She's like, "Oh, hello, Gordon. Would you like a North American snack treat? Perhaps a ding-dong? A hoo-hoo? Oh, you look like a Wiener boy to me, yeah? You like the Wurst, huh? A big Frankfurter, yeah, Gordon?" My friends are going, "We can't come over to your house anymore. Your mom's getting us aroused when we watch Hogan's Heroes." I'm Christine Lippa. Thank you very much. Good night.
We've got a lot more comedy coming up in 3 minutes on Never a Dull Moment. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Hey, on! Woo! How's everybody doing tonight? Right on, that's good to see. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm trying to improve myself lately, okay? I'm taking some steps towards self-improvement, like some 12 steps, that's right. I took a first aid course, though, a little while ago. You know, and I was glad I did, because before I took this course, I always thought to myself, geez, if someone I care about just falls down dying right in front of me, I'd just be standing there going, "Oh, I wish I would have taken that course." But now, if someone falls down dying in front of me, I'd be standing there going, "Oh, I wish I would have paid attention." Get up. Come on. Oh my God. You get that? You get that? Ugh. That's first aid right there, okay? Helping out the bug a little bit. You know, I don't like to torture insects or anything like that. You know, I won't usually kill one, but one just flew into my hand, so I had to. Because it's TV, damn it. But you know, I like to torture him just mentally, you know what I mean? You ever like bring an ant from the backyard round to the front, watch him try and find his way home? Yeah? Look at that, it's a big house in the way, yeah. Lifting 8 times your strength's not gonna help you now, is it? Or you're making a run for it? You ever think about that when you got like a fly trapped in the backseat of your car, you know what I mean? And you're driving down the highway like hundreds of miles and then you finally let the fly out? Poor fly's gotta be going, "Oh, thanks a lot, buddy, where's my family? Where the hell am I?" And when they're in the backseat doing what they assume is hovering, do you think they from time to time actually look out the window and go, "Holy jeez, I'm going 80 kilometers an hour. I'm kicking butt. I just can't stop." Poor little fly. Oh, he's twitching too. Kill it? Okay, enough of that. All right, so Big Business TV show. I had to kill you. Sorry, buddy. Violence is getting me a little bit. Actually, I'm not into violence, I'll tell you that. Because, in movies, it's not so long ago that if someone got shot in a movie, it was one gunshot, bang, that's it, you're dead, it's very dramatic. Now that's not good enough, right? Now you gotta be riddled with bullets. Am I right? It's like, and that doesn't even slow some guys down. They're like, screw you, man. They're still coming. They're like, they make a great dance for the 90s, don't you think? Do the drive-by. Do the drive-by. In the first aid booklets, I don't know if you caught this, but it says under the heading, treatment of a frostbite victim, and I quote, it says, never put any snow on any frostbitten area of the skin. Are there people out there in the world that stupid that they need this kind of advice? When treating a burn victim, always avoid roasting the victim over an open flame. If a man's leg has just been severed off in a farming accident, try really, really hard not to kick him in the stump. Common sense, isn't it? This book is full of useless information. They go to a page and a half of detail in this book to tell you that this is the international symbol for choking. No kidding. What else is a guy that's choking going to be doing? Hey, help. He's choking. If he's going like, I might be able to figure it out, I'm not going to be sitting there going, oh, hey, cool, charades. It's a scarf, it's a necklace. Ooh, what are you doing there? But they say if a guy is choking and he's making that noise, that noise, that sort of thing, that noise, thing, that means that he's getting air through, right? So you're not supposed to give him the Heimlich. It says in the book, you're just supposed to stand there and encourage him. I'm pretty sure the last thing a choking victim needs is a bunch of people lined up going, cough it out, hork it out, way out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get out of here. I really, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks very much, everybody. Good night. Get out. Get out. Leave this house or die. I will cry tears.
Yeah. Tears of blood, ghost boy. Where's the business section?
It's here with me in the netherworld of darkness and despair.
You want to be in the vacuum of darkness and despair, huh?
I am death. I am evil. I am. Okay. Okay. All right, it's under the couch. The couch of death. Oh, you've done it now, girl.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going nuts.
Oh, yeah. What are you gonna do, ghost boy?
Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. See that?
Hey!
Yeah. And if that scared you, yeah, you better watch this, huh? I'm gonna move your couch. Oh, geez, that's heavy. What is that, a hide-a-bed? Oh, Jesus.
Look, why don't you just go back to the attic, okay? I'm having people over for dinner tonight, and I don't want you dicking around with the knives and forks again, okay?
Your guests will all die.
They will not die.
Oh, yeah? You wanna bet? Okay. Maybe they won't die, but they'll all get really bad colds. Yeah, and then I'll hide the Kleenex and there'll be snot everywhere. Because, like I said, I'm evil over here. I'm death. Yeah, I'm death squared, baby. You better watch out because I'm going to be like all the hatred and death coming up through your slacks and then going right through your blouse all to control your mind. Hey, what are you doing? Hey,
Come on.
Let go of my head. Hey, no, not outside, no.
You have reached the voicemail of Ellie Harvie. Please leave a message after the tone.
Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone.
No.
Come on, I know you're there. That's the phone of death. Pick it up. Come on, I know you're there. Pick it up.
Still to come, a pharmaceutical experience from hell. Dean Haglund deals with the devil, and comedian Richard Sy does his famous Scat in a hat. Stay right there. Never a dull moment. We'll be right back.
Singing high and low, singing hotty, 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 ho.
There you go, sir. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Hello, may I help you?
Yeah. Which one of these is better?
Ooh, diarrhea. Well, how loose is your stool?
There are no solids.
Okay, I would go with that one.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Okay. Oh, are you chafing?
Huh?
Raw, itchy anus? See, what happens is the acidic content in your feces is so high that when the feces gets caught in the folds of your anus, it eats away at the soft rectal tissue, okay? So what you're gonna wanna do, sir, is wash the area gently. Then just take a little Vaseline on the end of your finger and rub it around the rim of your rectum, okay? Much more comfortable, thanks, bye-bye. Hello, hi. Can I help you?
Yes, prescription for Nettle, N-E-T-T.
Nettle, Mr. Nettle. Mr. Nettle. Oh, there you are. There you go. 2218, please. Herpes, huh? Boy, we're still paying for the 80s. Yeah. So, are you flaring now?
No!
But you're changed. Well. Hello, young miss. Can I help you? Oh. Hope it's not cigarettes for your mom. Oh, well, you started your period. Oh. Well, I have just the thing, tampon the size of a crayon. Oh, yeah. Need any help with insertion methods at all? Excuse me.
When birds sing sweet, it's that hemp seed tweet that brightens up the sky. And the joint is always jumping, daddy, when smoke gets in your eye. So put away the pills, don't mind your bills. It's time to get up and fly. Light a reefer and sing that silly little thing called a hemp cat lullaby. Singing high and low, singing hotty, 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 ho. Well, how do we know? The hemp cat says it's so. And the leaves and stalk are a bumper crop for more than just rope and twine. Well, there's paper, my lord, and particle board, and hemp cloth on the line. Everything we need grows from a seed. It's a cultivated way to unwind, to sit in a hemp chair in our hemp underwear and toke up on the New York Times, singing high and low, singing hotty, 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 ho. How do we know? The hemp cat says it's so. Take it away, hemp cat! That is gone. Big round of applause for Doghouse Heisenberg. Now it's my turn. I've been saving this for a special occasion. Get a light down there? Now, ladies and gentlemen, and children of the herb, I would like you to participate in this festival of hemp by singing after me. Singing high and low. Everybody. Singing hotty, 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 ho. Singing hotty, hotty, hotty. Singing hotty, hotty. Singing ooh, man. I'm singing, ooh, this stuff is good. I'm singing, ooh, man. Singing, where are the cheese doodles? Now some say tea make your memory in the short term start to go. But this ain't true, and I'll tell you where this assertion is not so. Now some say tea make your memory in the short term start to go. But this, hold it, wait a sec. Did I repeat? Never mind. Singing high and low, singing hidey, 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 ho. Singing splish, splash, spliff. You can smoke it in a hookah if you wish. Singing bing, bang, bong. Marijuana, merrily we roll along. Singing THC, tetrahydrocannabinol all to me. Singing hidey, hidey, high. It's that hemp cat lullaby. Reefer Madness. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. There you go, Sparky. You'll need that after the show. Thank you. So happy to be here. I'm Scat Schrodinger. This is Doc Heisenberg. We are Scat in the Hat. And a lot of people look at me and they say, Scat, are you some kind of beatnik? They say, you some kind of beatnik? And I say, no, baby, I wear a fez. I'm a fesbian. Well, a lot of people apparently don't know what a fesbian is, but I like to explain, you see. See, in the 1950s, it was black culture, bebop, and the bomb that gave rise to the beats. The beats gave rise to the beatniks. The beatniks gave rise to the hippies gave rise to the yippies gave rise to the yuppies had the yuppie puppies gave rise to retro. Retro gave rise to the reintegration of the Partridge Family, the Manson Family, Sly and the Family Stone, the Rolling Stones, the Byrds, the Bee Gees, the Monkees, and Mary Tyler Moore. The Moors invented the fez, which gave rise to the Fesbians, which is me. Thank you. Haiku is another of my favorite forms of... Are you familiar with haiku? Haiku is kind of an oriental form of poetry. 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Very simple. But the wonderful thing is you can jam so much into those 17 syllables. Usually about nature, something like, look, a fallen leaf, now returning to the tree. Oh, a butterfly. Oh, yeah. I got some. Sodium sulfide, paradichlorobenzene. Want some fries with that? In noisy playground, chaos reigns. Why now so still? They're just reloading. Tender diaper change brings gurgling squeals of joy. Hold still now, Grandpa. Oh, yeah. I'll try that. Try that haiku, it's gone. You know what I mean by gone, too, don't you? I don't mean gone like Briex. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean gone like 8 tracks. I mean gone like Ginsberg. I'm talking something so far gone that it's back. And for those of you... You're right on tonight, Doghouse. For those of you who want a further lesson in the jive jargon of the beat generation, you can always take a word like gone and amplify it by adding the suffix "ville," so it becomes Gonesville, right? Place with a lot of gone, right? Or like if there's a place with a lot of cool people, it's Coolsville. Place with a lot of square people, Squaresville. Place with a lot of people living in trailer parks, Parksville, right? It's like that. Place with a lot of people running around with their head up their butts, Toronto. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You thought I was going to say head up Buttsville, didn't you? I love that. You try that at home. But, you know, you don't need beatnik vocabulary to write poetry if you're into that. But you do need, my friends, you do need inspiration. But sorry to say right now, I'm lacking somewhat in inspiration. It's very sad because when I'm without inspiration, I'm bereft of the very juice of poetry. And all I can do is raise my fist into the air and cry out, "Oh, fickle muse, why have you abandoned me? You left me here with my meter running. You abandoned me without rhyme or reason to rhyme. You know I can't rhyme without your sweet schlein. Why have you forsaken me? My poetry served you well. Remember my similes? Oh, my similes. My similes were like, well, you remember what they were like. They were like my metaphors in very many ways. Very metaphorical, if I can use that analogy. And my language, each word chosen so good. I struck a chord, baby, deep in a place where chords are struck so seldom, except with that oh so rare chord striking deal thing. Mine was the voice of an entire generation who needed to articulate that every which what that having the forget it. Never again. Never again will I raise my pen or pour my mind upon the wait a second. Never again raise my pen or pour my mind upon the page. Or spill my dreams in sanguine scenes upon the passing parchment of the age. Woo! That's good! Baby, that is gone, and I am back! Woo! And you, my fickle muse, my AWOL imp of inspiration, you are captured, conquered, caught like a... What am I thinking of? You know, with the... Oh, crap. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. I'm Scat Schrodinger. This is Doghouse Heisenberg. We are Scat in the Hat.
Everybody, hands. Show me your hands. Focus, focus. Excellent. Now, I'd like to thank everyone for handing their report in on time, except for Dickie. I didn't get a report from you.
Dickie. That's because my report is memorized.
Really? Would you like to come up to the class and to the front of the class and recite it for us then?
Okay.
Chuck. What is the title of your report?
Eskimos. Eskimos have over 62 words for snow. These are white snow, extremely white snow, off-white snow, snow that, brown snow, red snow, yellow snow, gray snow, snow that falls sideways, snow just before it hits the ground, snow that never hits the ground because it gets swallowed up by ook picks, snow that only occurs in dreams, snow that when you wake up in the morning and you look out the igloo and you see it, you go, wow, snow! Snow that you get in your pants when you slide down the hill on cardboard because your dad never got your toboggan from Walmart like he said. And flaky snow and fake snow and fresh flaky fake snow and snow that old people had to walk for 3 miles through to get to school when they were kids. Hey, and snow that polar bears have ignored, and snow that makes all the little Eskimo kids go Nick-a-luck-a-nuck-a-tuck, and snow that's on sidewalks, and snow that you can see from an airplane, and snow that snowman snow, snow cone snow, snowball snow, snow that your sister brings in the house but you get blamed for, and snow that you can build a snow fort out of and hide in when your dad's out of town and your stepmom invites Uncle Petey over for drinks, and snow that's dry and snow that isn't, and snow that flakes, and snow that some guy makes you lose your glasses in when they punch them off your face, and then you gotta wear the wrong prescription all the time. And sticky snow, and snow that forces the cancellation of a snowmobile race, and snow that obscures the view of a bank or a trust company, and snow that falls on green leaves, causing a curious juxtaposition of sentiments, and forecasted snow, unforecasted snow, Ukrainian stacking snow, 12 kinds of regular snow, and slush.
Is that everything?
Eskimos also have 62 kinds of cold. It's really cold, ice cold, cold that makes you go, oh, it's cold.
Thank you. Thank you. Just a little something I'm working on. Guess I got a lot of time on my hands. But this is great. Great to be here. Does this come out? Yeah. You know, I don't get to go to bars a lot, personally, so it's great to be here doing comedy in this kind of drinking establishment. Because I can't go to bars anymore. I'm continually getting picked up and hassled, and I think it's my hair. You know, how many guys with long hair here tonight? By applause. 3 of us with no jobs. Great, okay, so. I don't know, every time I go, I'm continually getting picked up and hassled because, you know, I'll be just standing there at the bar, just minding my own business, and some guy will come up to me, "Excuse me, would you like to dance?" "What?" And then he gets really angry, and I always get the same reaction. He goes, "Ah, you fag!" Well, technically, you asked me, so, you know, but if I time it right, I get a couple free drinks out of it. So, you know, I'm keeping this due. I'm also starting to lose it up here. I don't know if you noticed that right there. Do you see that? Yeah. So I'll be doing this a little later on in my life. Little fashion thing my dad taught me. No, I'm getting sensitive about this, and I'm staying up late watching those infomercials for that spray on chia pet stuff, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, it's spray on felt, basically, you know? As soon as it starts to rain, you got a pool table running down your head, you know? That's always attractive. But it doesn't come in my color. It doesn't come in blonde, you know? It comes in brown, black, doesn't come in blonde. So I said, you know, fine, forget it. I'll just look around the house and just make up my own stuff, you know? And the only thing around the house that matched my hair were cotton balls. So I taped those to my head. Everybody thought I had a little Christmas nativity scene going up there. I'm a traveling guy, and you know what's weird? Every city I go to, Billy Graham has either been there or he's coming in like 2 or 3 days, you know? And I think he's following me around the country. And it's freaking me out, you know? And he'll go to any city and he'll rent out like a huge stadium, like a 60,000 seat stadium. Like, yeah, the Sky Dome or BC Place or one of those places. You know, normally the places where they hold tractor pulls. That's what he rents, right? And I'm thinking, hey, Billy, you know what? If you're gonna hold your little Sunday school event at those kind of places, then you should advertise your religious experience in like that kind of way. That way you'd have a commercial that goes something like this. Sunday, 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 live at the Bible Dome. We have 64 evangelists. We're turning this bottom of this place into a prayer pit. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. See the 1,000-rank monster killer pipe organ. Tune out 8 octaves of raw musical power alongside 110 choir people as we shake the rafters. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. See Big Daddy Graham take on top fool Satan Lucifer in a spiritual tug of war. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Be there or be damned. Yeah.
On behalf of the entire cast and Doghouse Heisenberg, I'd like to thank you all for joining us tonight, and you, the studio audience, for tuning in at home. Don't forget, when you're in Vancouver, drop down to see us at Vancouver Theatre Sports. That's it. You guys have been a great audience. Thank you, and good night.